Calford, and we're underway for the opener today. It's the Tattersalls NH, Seamus Magee, Plantire and Hunt Supporter 4-year-old Maiden. The 8 runners head on their way towards the first of 15 fences they'll be jumping. Oak Grove is one of the first to show in company with Double Powerful as they go out over fence number 1. On touching down, Time to Upgrade was the overall back marker. So right-handed they race at the highest point of the course. They'll be racing downhill on their way towards the 2 downhill fences 2 and 3. And it is Double Powerful, two-tone blue on the outside of Oak Grove, the lighter blue colours, and these two racing side by side, racing downhill on their way towards number 3 with Prolific Profile in the 3rd position, black jacket with the lime green cap. After these races, Premier Fantasy in the 4th position as the front quartet are safely out over fence number 2. They're being followed by Break My Soul. Early reminder there for Electric Mason. Just received a reminder having touched down over fence number 2. Still has time to upgrade behind rear of the 8 runners. So Double Powerful heads out over fence number 3, edging towards his left. All in Abbey wasn't foot perfect over number 3 towards the rear of the field. So that's all the jumping down along the back of the course. They now turn right-handed on this long run before they get to the 3 fences in the home straight. 4, 5 and 6, the trio awaiting them. And as they race right-handed, it's Double Powerful, who's won the early battle for pace-setting honours, has gone 3 in front over Oak Grove. A further break of 3 lengths, that Prolific Profile and Premier Fantasy 3 and 4. Electric Mason, after that early reminder, gone into 5th, followed by Break My Soul. Time to Upgrade and All in Abbey are the back pair as the 8 runners now turn right-handed. They meet the climb that'll take them up out over these 3 climbing fences, bring them towards the completion of their opening circuit in this 4-year-old Maiden. And it is Double Powerful, and Anthony Fox, running in Anthony's own colours, has the advantage by 3.5 lengths over Oak Grove for the Rob James stable, already with a 4-year-old Maiden success to their name so far this month, as the leader is safely out over fence number 4. Prolific Profile is on the inside of Premier Fantasy. This pair matching strides in 3 and 4 as they head on through the gap on their way towards fence number 5, and this 5th fence will mark the completion of their opening circuit. So Double Powerful, one of 7 newcomers in this 8-strong lineup, is safely out over fence number 5. Electric Mason wasn't foot perfect, out jumped on the outer by the Dennis Murphy runner Break My Soul. Quickly on towards number 6, and Double Powerful jumping well from the head of affairs and still has the advantage. Is now edging upwards of 4 to 5 lengths clear over Oak Grove, fellow newcomer in the 2nd position, the mount of Bertie Finn, as they race downhill heading right-handed on their way towards fence number 7, which will bring them on towards the halfway point in this 4-year-old Maiden. And the front three are then being followed by Premier Fantasy. The mount of Ross Sugru represents the same stable which took this race 12 months ago. Break My Soul is next with Electric Mason as they go out over fence number 7. Oak Grove out towards his left. Mistake there by Time to Upgrade. Didn't lose too much momentum as a result. Still has All in Abbey on his left at the rear of the field as they head on the way. Still racing downhill, heading towards fence number 8 with Double Powerful with the advantage. Oak Grove continuing to edge out towards his left head over it. All in Abbey and Time to Upgrade still filling the back 2 positions as they continue now towards the right-handed bend, which will bring them towards the side of the course, bring them back towards the home straight, where 8, 9 and 10 will be the next 3 fences awaiting them. And it's Double Powerful for the Amy Parsons stable. Edging further clear now is 6 in front over Oak Grove. 3 lengths then to Prolific Profile and Premier Fantasy. Electric Masons on the inside of Break My Soul. Time to Upgrade has relegated All in Abbey to be the back marker of the 8, who are well strung out. They've got a good enough gallop over the course of the opening 1.5 miles, racing right-handed into the home straight. It's still Double Powerful with the advantage in this Tattersalls NH, Seamus Magee, Plantire and Hunt Supporter 4-year-old Maiden. Heads on towards this next fence, which will be 7 from the finish, with the clear lead over Oak Grove, and Prolific Profile is on the inside of Premier Fantasy. That's been the front quartet throughout this contest. Break My Soul continuing to chart a wider course in the hands of Jack Hendrick, a orange jacket with white sleeves. They head on through the gap, heading on their way towards the next 6 from the finish. Electric Mason with the white noseband, a green jacket with the yellow caps towards the rear of mid-division. Time to Upgrade, another one with a noseband, white sleeves on the outside of All in Abbey and the blue on the inside. This one, the only one with previous racing experience, pulled up at Ballinaboula a couple of weeks ago. So that's all the jumping in the home straight. Right-handed they race. Still 4 fences to be jumped in this opening 4-year-old Maiden. The advantage is still with Double Powerful. Made most of the running so far in the contest in the hands of Anthony Fox. Not as far clear as he was down along the back. He's just 3 in front over Oak Grove. Good ground being made by Break My Soul on the outside of Premier Fantasy and Prolific Profile as they go out over the 4th last. Oak Grove continuing to edge towards his left. Electric Mason is next from Time to Upgrade, and All in Abbey is the one just having to be chased along slightly away from that 4th last. They continue downhill, head on towards the next. This is 3 from the finish, and it's still Double Powerful with the advantage. They've get over. Time to Upgrade is gone there. Time to Upgrade was sitting in 7th position when falling at the 3rd last. All in Abbey still the back marker and has plenty of work to do, having lost touch with the group in front. So Double Powerful about to be tackled now by Oak Grove. The advantage is just half a length. Break My Soul now into 3rd. Is on the outside of Prolific Profile. Still goes well in the black jacket. Premier Fantasy is next. Electric Mason has just about latched himself onto this front group of 6 who've broken clear. They've left All in Abbey behind, and he's going to be eased and pulled up before they get into the home straight. So 2 left to jump in this opening 4-year-old maiden, and Double Powerful now has plenty of challengers on his outside. Break My Soul and Oak Grove. Electric Mason right down the inside. Prolific Profile at this stage hasn't picked up. He's dropped in behind Premier Fantasy as Break My Soul leads them out over the 2nd last. Oak Grove is his big danger on his outside. They head on through the gap. Electric Mason is staying on strongly, so it's Break My Soul with a narrow advantage. In the hands of Jack Hendrick, is safely over the final fence. Electric Mason is trying to launch a new challenge on the inside, but Break My Soul, Jack Hendrick and Dennis Murphy take the opening 4-year-old maid from Electric Mason. Double Powerful, the long-time leader, took 3rd. They're being followed in by Oak Grove and Premier Fantasy.